Hello, and welcome to the lesson Best Practices to Consider While Using Different Online Communication Tools. By the end of this lesson, we would understand the importance of following the best practices while using different online communication and sharing tools. Let us begin by looking at a situation. This is Tanya, who works as a housekeeping staff at Hotel City Palace. Tanya and her colleagues start their day by looking at the weekly roster prepared by their manager. The roster lists the duty hours and leaves for the entire housekeeping staff. This week is particularly busy because the hotel is filled with conference delegates from around the globe. It has been a hectic day for Tanya. She had to put in extra hours too. By the time she reaches home, she is feeling even more tired and quite unwell. Before going to sleep, she measures her body temperature and it shows 101 degrees. She has a splitting headache too. Tanya immediately uses her mobile phone to send a text message to her manager. Let's see what she has written in the message. The next day, the rest of the housekeeping staff members report for duty, but Tanya is nowhere to be seen. The manager asks her colleagues if they know why she is not there yet, but no one has any information about Tanya. The manager seems very irritated and angry. He immediately calls Tanya and scolds her. Tanya tries to explain that she had already informed him through SMS last night. On hearing this, the manager, still upset, tells her that he does not check each and every message on his phone. He then scolds her even more for not using a formal way to request for an official leave of absence. Tanya is in tears. Where did she go wrong? While Tanya did communicate about her leave to the boss, but she did not follow the right way of doing so. Phones are for informal communication. Since a leave of absence is an important official information, so Tanya should have sent a proper official email, marking a copy to her colleagues too. With so many different tools being used for online communication and sharing, we need to understand which ones would help us to communicate better. If we don't, then we can end up looking sloppy and unprofessional. It can tarnish our reputation, upset clients, or even lead to lost business. Everyone makes communication mistakes from time to time. However, you'll protect your reputation if you avoid the most common errors. And to avoid the most common errors, it is important to follow the best practices of effective online communication and sharing. While communicating online, you should choose the right communication and sharing tool. Avoid communication overload. Treat work emails like professional letters. Show and practice respect in an online environment. Tanya has learnt her lesson. Let's see how she ensures that her communication is as effective as possible. It's another hectic day at work for Tanya. During her lunch break, she receives a call from her dad, who has an important medical checkup and appointment coming up in a couple of days. He wants Tanya to accompany him. Tanya quickly looks at her roster to see if she can take leave on her father's checkup and appointment day. Tanya thinks for a minute, and she knows exactly what to do this time. She writes an email to her manager requesting for a leave on the checkup and appointment day. In the same email, she attaches a copy of the doctor's letter along with the checkup date and time. She also marks her colleagues in the email who would be responsible for performing her duties in her absence. The manager has just received Tanya's email. He seems quite pleased that Tanya remembered and followed the best practices this time. He understands Tanya's emergency and approves her leave immediately. Let us look at what we learned from Tanya's experience with online communication and sharing tools. With so many different tools being used for online communication and sharing, we need to understand which ones would help us to communicate better. To avoid the most common errors, it is important to follow the best practices of effective online communication and sharing. Choose the right communication and sharing tool. Treat work emails like professional letters. Show and practice respect in an online environment.
In this activity, you will think about the issues related to the usage of different online communication tools and the best practices while using these tools. Click the Start button to proceed. Sid has been given a mobile phone for business communication by his company. Which of the following is a best practice that Sid should follow when using the mobile phone? Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. That's correct. It is important to apply the best practice of using the phone for official communication only. Sia is using Google Drive to share some files with her colleague. What will happen if she drags the files to her Google Drive folder? Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. That's correct. Dragging the file. On Friday evening, right before leaving for home, Jim receives an email from a client inquiring about the price of a few products. What should he do? Select the most appropriate option and click Submit. That's incorrect. Not the best response. That's correct. You should always respond to emails as soon as you can. Ideally, you should not take more than 48 hours. Here is an opportunity. Meet Anita, who is a trainer, and her topic for today's class is Best Practices of Online Communication and Sharing. Let's see what's happening in her training session. Anita has just sent an email to all the 3 students in her class. She wants the students to send a copy of the same email to each other.
Hello everyone, you all must have received an email from me. I would like you to send a copy of it to the other 2 students in the class.
Which email feature do you think would help the students do so? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. They should copy the email message, paste it in a new email, and then use the CC feature. That's right. Alia has a question for Anita. She tried to send a file to Anita, but it looks like it did not go through.
Hi Anita, I have been trying to email my assignment to you through my Gmail account. It just does not go through.
Anita would like to check why that happened.
Let me check, Alia.
Upon checking, Anita notices that the file Alia is trying to send is 30 megabytes in size. What should Anita advise Alia, after noticing that the file size is 30 megabytes? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's right. Since the file size is large, it should be uploaded to Google Drive, Dropbox, WeTransfer. Anita has scheduled a Skype video call with the class.
We all need to be available for a video chat through Skype tomorrow at 7 p.m.
All the 3 participants have confirmed attending.
I will attend it from my room.
I will be driving at that time, but I will park the car in a quiet place and attend the call.
I will be in a restaurant at 7 p.m., but that's okay since I will have my laptop with me.
But are they all following the best practices of attending a video conference? Out of the 3 students, who do you think is not following the best practices of video conferencing? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's right. Attending a video call from a noisy and busy restaurant can make Alia look sloppy and unprofessional. Anita has just announced the scores of her earlier session's assignments.
Here are the scores from your last assignment.
Sunny has scored the highest and is very excited. He is all set to take a photo of the scoreboard and post on his Facebook profile.
Wow. My score is so good. I am posting a picture of this scoreboard on my Facebook. I will tag you both also.
But Anita stops him from doing so.
Wait, Sunny, you should not be doing that.
Why do you think Anita stopped Sunny from posting the scores on Facebook? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's right. We should be sensitive. Anita wants the students in her class to use a communication tool and form a group where they can chat and discuss about the upcoming assignment.
You all should form an online group to chat and discuss your assignment for next week.
Which of the following are good examples of online communication tools that are helpful to have instant group chats and discussions? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. That's right. Skype, WhatsApp and Google Hangout. Excellent. Here is an help Neil. Meet Neil and Tara, who work at Modern Textiles Corporation. Today is Neil's first day at work. Let's see how things go with him at his new job.
Hi Neil, welcome to Modern Textiles Corporation.
Hi Tara, this is my first job, and I am excited to start my first day at work.
Great. I will help you get started. I have shared some files with you through Google Drive. Please go through them and let me know if you have any questions.
I am not really sure where I can find these files that she has shared with me.
Can you help Neil locate the files that are shared with him through Google Drive? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Hi Neil. Looks like things are going well. I've been receiving many emails from you. However, I see that you always keep our manager copied in all your email.
Sure, I do, Tara. Shouldn't we keep our manager constantly informed about our work progress?
Can you help Tara with her response to Neil? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Hi Neil. I received this email from you. You seem to have forgotten an important best practice when writing professional emails.
Can you look at Neil's email and help him understand which best practice of online communication has he forgotten while writing the email? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Hi Neil, I am unable to make changes to the Word document you sent to me through Google Drive.
Oh. Can you tell me what settings should I use so that you can edit the document?
Can you help Tara with her response to Neil? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit.
Hi Neil, thanks for adding me on LinkedIn. I just saw your profile. You still have looking for a good job opportunity as your status there.
Oh yeah. I must have missed updating that. Thanks for letting me know.
What should Neil do? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Neil and Tara are attending an important meeting with their manager, team lead and other colleagues. Suddenly Tara notices that Neil is typing something on his mobile phone, in the middle of the meeting. What do you think Tara should do? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Excellent. You have done really well. In this section, you will click each resource link to discover more.